to wake up. Time to get out of bed. Time to wake up. Gotta get out of bed. Get the fuck out of bed, bitch, go. Get up, and then they got go on. Time to wake up, bitch, get up. Get up, get up.
God damn. This man is a genius. No, not you, Mike. No, not you, Bob. The man who sings that lovely song that wakes us up every morning, Mark Rebillet. I cannot recommend this man enough. Iso and I were watching him years ago when he was just streaming out of his apartment. And that song and all the songs he streams and does, he makes up on the fly, on the spot.
Really?
It's unbelievable. I just watched a live show of his in France at a fucking if you see how many people are out there looking at this guy who just sits there and creates silly and nonsense songs. Like, this is one of my favorite songs of his. This was early on. He did this song live. And this is maybe one of the greatest songs I've ever heard. If I can play this for you.
I'm hopping all around. I'm a pink bird. I'm walking all around. Better drink some Wawa. I'm just flamingo. I'm coming on your shoreline. Here I go. I'm gonna peacefully drink. Yo, I'm slowly creeping up to your front yard. Nothing threatening here. I'm just a flamingo. I'm a flamingo and I'm coming up to you. Oh, is that your child? I'm gonna rip out his motherfucking eyeballs. I'm gonna rip out his goddamn eyeball. I'm a flamingo, I'm a rip out of your eyeball. I'm a flamingo and I get up in your child's eyeball. No more eyeball, child bitch.
Fuck it, that's to all the birds out there watching us. That song's great. So this guy, he has all this equipment hooked up, keyboard, drum machine, drum pad, you name it. And he comes out there and he just fucking, look, here's another live show of his. Like a comic, he would just do shows anywhere early on. And a lot of the places where a guy like him shouldn't do shows like this. He's like Sour Shoes. This is just at some brewery.
Girls club, girls club, I said girls club, girls club, I said girls club, girls club, I said girls club, girls club.
By the way, smartest move this woman could have made is get that kid out of there as soon as possible. Because Girls Club is not a song for minors.
I said girls club, girls club, 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 I said
boys not allowed, boys not allowed, boys not allowed, boys not allowed. Get the fuck out, boys, boys not allowed. But I want to be in it. I want to be in that girls club. I want to be in that girl club. I gotta be in that girl club. Yeah, someone let me on into the motherfucking girls.
I mean, I need this guy in Pottstown. I need this as the house band. I need
Oh,
this guy in my life every morning. Every
Okay.
morning. So that's Mark Rebillet. Give him some love, support him. He doesn't need it. He's doing just great. But I love the shit the guy does. But yeah, I get zoned out. I watch this guy perform, and I'm just sitting there going, this guy was in his room doing this shit because he loved it. He
Mhm.
couldn't stop doing it. He got so good at it. And now look, now he's making money. He's set for the rest of his life, and he's doing what he loves, which is
Yeah.
why his theme song opens every BS show, because here we are doing what we love.
So he's almost like the Bizarro Sour Shoes, where he
Yeah.
does that, but he's making money and succeeding.
Yeah.
He's got it all together.
Yeah. He's like Sweet
Plus,
Shoes.
plus the talent of Sour Shoes.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of topics to get to this morning, guys. So we're going to tackle the first one right away.
I'm just happy it's a beautiful day. You know, the landscaper's coming today, and I hit him up, and I found out he's coming today, and that's excitement. You know what I mean? Because then
For what? What's he doing?
he's going to cut the lawn.
Oh, good. So you get the sounds today. Good.
Well,
Yeah.
he's going to come later. He's going to come later, but it's going to be beautiful. It's going. Then I plan. We're going to go get stuff too.
Will the lawn be cut by the time Perry arrives for Pottstown?
Yeah, of course it will. Of course it will. And he's coming today because I hit him up because I have him. I have him under. What do you think I have him on the phone under?
Lawn.
Guy.
Landscaper.
What? This is a game, by the way. You got to find people on your phone that are named weird, and then you got to give us their profession or how you know them, and we have to guess what their name is.
Oh,
on your
dude,
phone.
I have a lot of them because when you meet a comic or something like that, it's like comic whatever club, it's like a whole thing. It's like, no, his name is Mo. No, his name is not Mo. Cardoff kid. But yeah, I have it I have dentist on the dentist. I have like everything is so I can find it. I found out that if I put it in differently, like I would never know where to find it to look it up. You know what I mean? It
Well, for
wouldn't
the
be
dentist, if you put it under doctor, whoever, you would still be under the D's. You would find it.
No, it's got to be like landscaper is under L and pool guy is under pool. I am also I don't know airlock.
I also got an airlock. I want to say you're like you're like a 1980s WWE. Like everybody had a gimmick. Nobody could just come out there and wrestle under a name. They had to be the Repo Man and the Clown and the Goon. And that's everybody in Bob's phone. It's just slight variations of what they do for a living.
I will go through them. I'll have a list for Monday. Okay.
Or we take like one real one and then we'll make up two more. Like you gotta give the list to one of the young boys in the back and we'll make a game out of it.
Oh yeah,
So
we
Mike,
got to do.
Mike and I don't know what's on your phone.
Okay, and we got to do the Bob Levy quotes or Bob whatever quote.
Yes,
we haven't
we
done
have
that.
Bob Levy. Do we have any for today, boys? Anybody know? I know I was talking to Bob Levy quotes.
I believe we have some. Let me check.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to send some over. Julie looks like a hitman peering from our window today.
Yeah.
Felt like I got hit by.
But this is a great time of year. This is my favorite. You know what I mean? This is like everything comes to life again, including
your pool.
What's so great about it, Bob?
It's beautiful out. The weather's great. The birds are back, and I just sit there and I listen to the birds outside. I sit outside in the day. I love it. I fucking love it. And this is like I learned how to enjoy things like that again.
Like good weather.
No, and birds and like just little things, like all things are good. I love Bob. He's a beautiful man, but I'll never understand why he's muted all the time. Come on, Anthony Torrido. I'm not muted. I'm far from muted. I can hear me good, and it sounds good. I sound very sexy.
Well,
you think so?
I mean, one of those is accurate. You can hear you good. Yes.
And I went out today. I did stuff again earlier. I went to the store again. You see?
What'd you get?
I got a pound of ham, a pound of a pound of ham, a pound of turkey, a pound of Swiss, and I got the rolls from Heritage. They're great. And I got milk, and I got cigarettes and dog treats.
Why do you get
and
cigarettes every day? You got cigarettes yesterday.
Well, he smokes a pack a day at least.
Well, you get a carton.
I'm not getting a carton because
You're not
then
fooling
I'll-
anybody. What are you thinking? Oh, maybe I'll stop
No.
smoking tomorrow.
it-
It's smoker logic. A carton's too expensive nowadays, so buying a pack for $12 or $10.
and
Yeah.
Yeah, instead
And-
of the $8 it would be if you got them in the carton.
look at my wife says, "Look how proud." Yeah, you don't know. It's so hard to sometimes push yourself. For me,
Well, yeah. Why don't you push
mentally,
yourself to the gym? Shane's right.
I will push myself to
Yeah,
the
you were
gym.
supposed to
I've
do that
been
2
doing
weeks
it
ago.
here. I've been doing stuff here, and I'm doing a lot of stretching to be able to get
Oh, wow.
myself
Well, that's good.
into. He smokes a pack a show. I do smoke a lot now. I will cut down. I will stop. He smokes a pack every 3 days. I smoke it. No one asked you. Why is he getting into the smoking thing? He's stone cold. This is $2 super chat country. You're damn right.
Boom.
Your 8 quarters are always welcome here at the Shuley Network. Thank you. If only Bob could buy a carton of pools. Is that what it said?
A carton of pools. So, you guys have no idea what this is going to be like. There's Daffalo. How come I can't tag? I try to look up Daffalo's thing on Twitter, and it never comes up when I hit
You're
people.
probably spelling his last name
No,
wrong.
it's Q, frankly, and it just doesn't come up sometimes, and I can't find it. And it's like, why? And mine is hitting. My thing is very hard to get. I have to spell out my whole name, Believey _ sir, and I don't like that shit. All I hear is Star Trek does a frog burp. Shut the fuck. Nobody's doing that, you blind fucking cat. You one-eyed fucking feline. Piece of fucking shit.
A lot happening in the radio podcast / comedy wars going on right now.
It's fucking
So-
crazy out there, dude. It's not safe out there. And I've been out there early this morning, and it's still not safe.
He barely got his ham and cigarettes. It's wild out there. A lot going on. We got Cumia was thrown out of was forcibly asked to leave,
Yes, escorted.
escorted via Kenny Club
Chest.
Kenny's chest out of the Comedy Cellar, which is wild. Dude. I can't tell you how many times I'd walk around that corner and Kenny's sitting there and all the guys are on the air, and like it's crazy where everything is at right now with all these people that used to be in the foxhole every day
Mhm.
fighting management, fighting the government,
Yes.
eventually fighting each other. And now, like, none of them can be in the same room. It's crazy.
It's COVID. COVID did this to everybody. COVID amped up alcohol with a lot of people. It always does something like that, and maybe drugs, and it just fucks up people's minds. And some people can't handle it. Me, COVID, don't leave the house. You got it.
Club Soda Kenny is like 6'6".
Yeah, big guy.
He's massive.
Yeah, his
Massive.
cock is fucking bigger than you would even. No, I don't. Hey, don't take a picture, Kevin.
He's a huge man, but one of the sweetest guys you'll ever meet.
And just a great sense of humor. It's such a dry sense of humor that it's like you don't see it out there, and there should be more of it.
He's one of those guys. If you ever make Kenny laugh, you're like, holy shit, because that dude never gives it up.
Right. He doesn't break.
He doesn't sell for anyone.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I guess Bill Burr was in town to do the Patrice benefit. They do a big show with a bunch of comics, and they give the money to Patrice's mom, and they do it every year. Yeah, and they do it every year. And after Anthony got let go from Sirius, he was no longer a part of that benefit. And then they ended up doing a documentary on Patrice, and Anthony was not asked to be a part of that as well. Now, personal beefs aside,
Mm-hmm.
To not acknowledge Anthony and Opie's, track record with comics, and especially Patrice, and what they did for so many comics, and
Oh,
that format of just coming in and hanging and turning that radio, that show into a green room for comics nobody was doing that.
yeah.
Nobody was doing that, and it led to amazing fucking content. And Patrice was a made guy after doing that show. Everybody knew him. Everybody was finally getting to see what this guy was all about. And him and Anthony used to debate, but it was a cordial, friendly, arguments about shit. They were fine with each other. So I guess throughout the years, Bill Burr has, Anthony has said stuff about Burr. I guess Burr's wife was involved in the decision-making process of Anthony not go. I don't know. This is what I hear, so I'm just relaying what I've heard in the story so far. And so I guess fans started attacking Burr's wife. I guess Anthony may have said something, maybe not. I don't have exact quotes. I don't know exactly what went on. I know that Burr got pissed. I know that they didn't talk. And when they saw each other, when Anthony saw him at the Cellar, he tried to talk to him, and it did not work. And then Kenny kind of got in between and forcibly kind of chest bumped Anthony out. And Anthony was not happy about that.
No, imagine that, like somebody for all these years, and like now they're working on the other team. He's working for a man, you know what I mean? That you have a problem with.
And the reason why the guy worked for them is because he was good at what he did. Okay. Kenny didn't fuck around. Kenny, when he's on the job, he's on the job.
Yeah.
And so you can't expect anything different.
An ex-police guy,
Yeah, listen, there's tons of the private security that used to do Stern events that I knew, that I was friendly with. You too, Bob, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you're friends with a lot of those dudes.
Yeah.
But when you were at an event and they were doing their job, you didn't come out and hang out with them.
Right.
You didn't, they're doing their job. And in case something's got to go down, they can't be. Now, I'm not saying, Anthony was sitting there begging Kenny to talk to him, but Kenny is doing his job. And so Kenny's like, look, before this becomes a thing, let's squash it. And let's get, if it wasn't Anthony, it'd probably been a lot less, cordial of an exit.
It would have been more than just a breast bump.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sexy way to go out.
I tell you something, Kenny's so big, you're right at the nipple. I'd be at his belly button.
I'd be milking as I backed up.
Right. So all that is the story, whatever. And now, so the other night, I guess Anthony went back to the Comedy Cellar, and he had a date with an African-American woman. I know, right? If you don't think these are end of days,
I don't know what's going on. I can't even keep up with it. If this was a book, I'd say this is bullshit.
Yeah. And so, and then, people like 4 people are hitting me up going, is Anthony still on Pottstown with you? Are you guys gonna still? And it's like, listen, dude, I got news for you. This guy wasn't a fucking priest 2 weeks ago, and now all of a sudden he's got these crazy views. Yeah. This guy has been this guy for fucking ever. Okay. Now, do I think he hates Jews? I don't think so. Why? Because I've worked with him. He's welcomed me into his studio. He's been cordial. He's done events with us. If he motherfucks me behind my back and talks shit about Jews, good. Get in line with everybody else. That's what the whole fucking world does.
Our next segment is about Jews.
It is.
And in Anthony's defense, he does wait till you leave the studio to disinfect.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. And that's the way it should be. You don't want to be rude to your guests while they're there and start disinfecting them.
Well, he did tell me sit in a Jew chair one time I was there. No, but like when you're with Anthony, it's like it's a friendship. It's not like anything. You feel very comfortable. You know what I mean? You do.
No, I've never felt like, oh boy, I don't want to be around this guy. Just the opposite. I think he's one of the quickest to ever do it on radio. One of the funniest, man. He's a legend in this business. Whether you like, personal politics aside, the dude's fucking done it.
Yeah.
And so to be able to work with legends in radio, fuck, man, that's awesome. And sometimes it ain't what you think it's gonna be. But with Anthony, it was exactly like I thought it would be. And so I've always enjoyed working with the guy. I've always enjoyed anytime I'm in town, all I got to do is text and the door's wide open.
Yeah.
And they've always treated me well.
It used to be like that for me too.
I hear you.
Did he finally learn your last name, Bob?
No. Thank you, Dave Davla and Daniel Poon, for gifting 5 subs. Thank you guys. Thank you. All right, we'll get off the Jew talk. He's allergic to it.
Yeah.
No, but Anthony
coming out. Make sure you show Bob.
Oh, don't do that.
I got to do that one day. You're so right. Oh, what am I thinking?
Yeah.
Next one. I'm just gonna fucking just explode right on camera. So now here back to Anthony's on Pottstown. All good. He hates Jews. I hate Jews. We're all okay. Let's get it on. Let's go. So now he went to the cellar the other night with this African American woman, and we'll get to the super chats. Give us 1 second. And before that, sorry, Godfrey, the comedian, was on Chad's show, and Godfrey had said that Cumia one day is going to get punched if he comes to the cellar. I don't think he said he would do it. I think he was just saying that this is probably something that's going to happen. So I think that was part of the reason why Anthony wanted to return to the Comedy Cellar. And it was really funny. He's bringing this black girl with him, and he says, if Godfrey punches me, I'm going to be like, is it because I'm with a black woman? Is that why you're attacking me? He's like, I'll go right to page 6, which I thought brilliant bit, hilarious. So he goes, nothing happens. They come back. And then Chad puts out a tweet that Anthony was not. He spoke to Godfrey, and Anthony was not at the Comedy Cellar. So he's lying. Anthony is lying. Now you can say a lot of things about Anthony.
Yeah.
I don't think lying is one of them. I don't think he's that delusional that he would go on a public broadcast.
No.
All right, the Opie video was more of a bit. I'll give you that. But that was like, if you bought into it, you bought into it. If you didn't, you didn't. This is making this claim of like, I was there, nobody did a fucking thing, you're all pussies, and you were never there. That's like a Tekashi 6ix9ine type shit. You know what I mean? I don't see Ant doing that. So this was from Anthony's show the other day.
Oh my God, it's so fucking pathetic. Everything that comes out of his mouth, that he posts, that he does, is a fucking absolute lie. Absolute lie. Chad Zumach, I'm saying it right here, and I mean this 100%. Write it down, legal. I want a legal document that says this. If you can prove I was not at the Comedy Cellar last night, I will give you $10,000. I swear. I will write you a fucking check, a valid check for $10,000. If you prove by your confirmed source or whatever you need to do that I was not at the cellar last night. There you go. There you go. And if you find that I was at the cellar, you owe me 1 penny. There you go. $10,000 to 1 penny. Those are your odds. I wasn't at the cellar. You get 10,000. I was. I get 1 penny.
I mean, you talk about a Jew's dream bet. Oh my. Oh no, I hate Jews now. I should go.
Yeah.
Guys,
Well,
we make an apology video. Can we? So that's the bet. That's where we're at, and so now people are debating. People are
Yeah.
debating. This is where we're at now. So, Mike, I'm going to ask you this, and you give me your honest answer.
yes.
Anthony went and had dinner upstairs
Hmm.
at the Olive Tree the other night. Would you say that he was at the Comedy Cellar the other night?
Yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
consider it kind of the same.
I mean, it's I see it the same way because look, if it wasn't part of the cellar, then why are all the comics hanging out up
Right.
there? You know what I mean? And the cellar is a flight of stairs down. That's
Right.
it. It's in the same building. It's just downstairs.
Yeah. And there's no place to hang downstairs, so you have to go
No.
upstairs. So it's
There's a hallway. That's it.
Right.
The showroom is packed and
Right.
it ain't big. And so there's nowhere to go. So rather than everybody stand there in the hallway, side by side, they hang out up a
Right.
flight of stairs at the Olive Tree.
If
So
a comic was saying he's hanging out at the cellar, you wouldn't.
to go there first.
You know to go there, right?
So you're saying that basically, okay, a comedian who's going on next or like coming up soon is not in the room watching the show to see what's going on, what's working.
There's a
what-
monitor. There's a monitor up there that
okay.
you
I
can
don't-
watch. It's right above the bar, and you can sit there and watch and see who's on stage. And as a comic, they went up, 5 minutes ago. They're doing 10, 12 minutes or
Okay.
whatever. And so you start making your way down the stairs, and then you
Okay.
just wait in that hallway. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's I mean, it's the cellar. It's the cellar. He didn't say I was watching stand up. He said I was at the cellar
Right.
the other night. So Chad,
Yeah. Nobody says they're hanging out at the Olive Tree.
right. So Chad, you're out a penny, dude. So
Really?
yeah. In my opinion, I think he was there. He was there.
Hmm.
That's it. All right, let's get to the super chats. What do we got? Put them all up. So yeah, so now everybody can be like, he's not saying anything. They're scared. I ain't scared. I ain't scared.
Nobody's afraid.
We don't fear here.
We don't fear here. Yeah.
We'll talk about it. We'll give our take. Bob, this is the pool. I'll be home for Christmas.
Oh, come on. You're not going to be. You'll be here for Christmas. There's no doubt about it. Anthony Territor, $5. No other show makes me laugh like this one. Please never stop. Bob is beautiful. Thank you, sir. You know beautiful. And you know right. Dave Daffler, $2. Happy Ramadan, Bob. What the fuck is that?
Ding dong. Thanks, Dave.
Reels $4.99. Playing video games drunk, yelling the N-word is hilarious. Well,
By the way, when's the last time you played video games, Reels? Because that's every single person playing video games. I hear it. You don't have to subscribe to Compound Media or to Anthony's channel to hear that. There's 5-year-olds yelling that shit.
yeah. Dave Daffler, $2. Bob, we dropped off the goats to do your lawn. There's no goats coming here. Yugsy Entertainment.
Oh,
Hello, blokes.
Hello.
Y'all look lovely. I just found an entire 60-minute video that I have from Stutter and John interview I've recorded yet never put on YouTube. Must have been all the blow. There
Wow.
you go.
Sounds like Husey wants to premiere it on the Shuley Network, huh? Well, we can make that happen, Husey.
I like Ugly.
I like you.
Blinky Jetty did
don't
more
have to read
check
this one.
coats at the cellar. he hates. I like Blinky. He's coming around a little,
Yeah. So that's the 2 cents.
I did it, but they only had me working there in the summer. I made no tips. Yeah.
You ever see a coat room guy in the summer? It's fucking depressing.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens today because Chad walked out yesterday because Ray was on. So
That's the other thing. I can't understand why Chad, who's been in radio for so long, you would think knows radio. So you have somebody you have a conflict with, And instead of delivering quality content and getting into it with this person, you leave your own show. The
He
fuck
must
are you
hate him,
doing?
but he must hate him like I don't know how you can hate somebody that much because you always didn't, if somebody was on, you always stayed on. So I don't know.
You would that was part of the reason you got booked back in the
Mhm.
day, was that you had a problem with somebody.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. A radio guy, he's going,
he-
I don't
he-
like this guy. I can't stand him. Oh, well, we're bringing him on. All right, well, then I'm going to leave. What?
Yeah. And Kevin wanted to bring Ray on because Gino was screaming about his comedy and saying he stole a bit.
I watched Gino the other day. He said that he never said that. and he said, tell Bob to keep my
I
name.
will give Gino $10,000.
Hey, Gino can shut the fuck up because he talks about shit. I went by secondhand advice, okay? I'm not gonna say
You
from
guys got to
who.
stop doing that. But you guys got to stop. You and Chad and everybody else, stop listening to people, because Chad right away goes, I have confirmation from Godfrey that Anthony was not at the cellar tonight.
I didn't say. I said somebody told me that fucking Gino said this, so that was all I said. But they did play his thing, and they were making fun of his comedy for 3 days. Ray said
There were. I'm sorry. Who was playing what?
Gino was playing Ray's
Ray.
comedy, and they were making fun of it for like 3 days with Chrissy on there with him and that. That's what Ray was
On
saying.
his show? He was doing that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What the fuck's that all about?
He hates Ray for some reason. He just hates Ray, and Ray's not. Ray doesn't start trouble.
Are you jerking
pur-
off, Bob?
No, I'm shaking my leg.
why?
I got my hand on my leg and I'm moving my leg.
All right, don't do that.
But I'm
Yeah.
trying to get my fucking legs alive, my ankle.
Your
So,
legs
okay,
alive?
look, I'm doing
Well,
it
no,
now.
but
I'm doing
here's
it
what I
without.
see.
Right.
Yeah, but
CPR to your legs.
Yeah.
No, I'm just fucking. I'm working him on the
My legs fall
the leg
asleep.
thing.
1 second, guys. 1 second.
Yeah, look, he's got to shut his fucking mouth before anybody shuts their fucking mouth.
Gotta get
That's
the
the whole
blood flow
thing.
going below the waist.
He started all of this shit. He started all this shit. Don't forget where it all started. Why nobody's fucking hanging out with each other anymore. Just figure out where it started. It started with him. Okay?
Patient
He couldn't
zero?
shut the fuck up.
I will give you 10,000 doll hairs if you all hang out together. Thank you. That is my. All right. Listen, it's a lot of anger, a lot of animosity. Let's relax. Deep breath in, deep breath out, and let's watch something that'll bring us all together. People getting fucked up by bulls, right? We love this.
Oh, I love this.
Bob's favorite. Here we go. This
Get
guy
him, get
right
him,
here.
get him.
Right? You'd think you'd pay a little bit more attention if you're in a bull, if you're in a ring
Right.
with a bull roaming
He's
around
trying
a
to
red.
get laid. He's over there. Hello, ladies.
He really was talking to those chicks. Look at this. He's like, hey,
Hey, how you
are
doing?
Oh, that was nothing. So get up, you pussy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, run.
It's like the president.
They ran him. They brought him right into the other one. That is fucking great.
I knew you'd love this one.
Oh my God! Look, get up, you pussy. We're gonna take you over here. There's a bigger one. Look at it. Look, he's not looking again. He's not looking again. He's
The
paying
best-
no attention to these
watch-
fucking things.
Watch this guy right here. The minute he sees the bull bearing down, he leaves this motherfucker so fast. It's the best. Watch this.
Oh man!
You are on your own, senor.
That's like if Club Soda Kenny was bad at his job. That's what he would have done. But he's good at his job, so he took the bull right up.
Maybe the guy saw the chick in the other side of the audience, like just the horniest guy in the world. Every time he sees a woman, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna look at that now."
What if she started giving him her phone number when the first bull hit him, and he was missing like 2 more numbers? As he's like 6, 7, he's like 6, 7. They get to it again. I thought that was good. I always like cheering up Bob with
No, I love when animals fight back. I do. That's why my animals here are very good to me because they get. We ever see the one when the two kids are hitting the dog with a stick, the pit bull or whatever, and and all of a sudden the dog just fucking lunges on some guy and grabs him and fucking. It was like they couldn't get him off. It's the greatest fucking thing. You can't fuck with an animal. Animals are very smart. They know when you're nice to them, and they know when you're a piece of shit. And I love when they attack people, even
They do.
alligators.
They do have a good radar system of people that are just not good people. Would you say, Bob, that you wear the pants in your house? You're the
Well, I wear the sweatpants.
Yeah, but you're in charge. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I do respect her a lot, but
She makes
but
him
at the
think
end
he's
of
in
the
charge.
day, but at the end of the day,
at the end of the day, yes, I would say that I am the boss and she is the woman.
right? And let's
She
take
let you think that.
let's take a quick look at that example from our pal Eric, who sent us this clip from out of the coffin.
Well, wait a minute. Where's this me?
Watch.
Well, when is this from?
This is Gina giving you the business about the pool. Watch this.
Quit betting people about when the pool is going to be built. Florentine, Chad, all of you, that bet was not legitimate.
It is legitimate because I'm going to give the pool guy half the money if we get it done in time. So that means
You did not cross it by me first. You did.
I don't need to cross it with you.
Yeah, you do.
All
Yeah,
right.
you do.
All right.
There you go.
All right.
I don't even believe that happened.
Uh,
All right, if there's a bet, there's a bet. That's all I'm saying. But I look, there is if these people want to bet, then go. Let's go. I'm betting them. Okay, but I don't. But if they're not going to pay up, then how do I know? Like, if I'm going to pay up, how do I know they're going to pay up? Or they're going to say, "Oh, we were fucking around."
Well, I understood none of that, but what I will say is this: you caved perfectly, and you knew when to cave, and that's the important part.
Well, I'm trying to do a show, and she won't shut the fuck up. I gotta entertain the people, like I'll be doing on Friday night out of the coffin, 9:00.
9:00.
9:00.
What am I supposed to do? Like,
I'm
yell?
getting an update. I'm sorry, from Joe, our backstage guy. The YouTube members get a free super chat for their 1 month anniversary of being a member, but they don't show up in StreamYard. Can you shout out Dave Hughes, member for 1 month?
Dave Hughes. I mean, bravo! Wow, thank you, Joe, for that.
What does that mean?
Don't worry about it, Bob. Don't worry about it. Why you got to know everything?
Well, he's talking like he's talking in his ear. I don't know what. Just let him come on here and talk.
That was literally sounded just like something he would say, both in the voice and
Kermit rules. They love him.
Do we have a Bob Levy quote there, boys?
Yes, 1 sec.
When are you taking your flight tonight?
Yeah, flying tonight.
Is it today? Oh, yeah.
Flying tonight, getting there, doing Calta in the morning, and then show that night, and then young boy Joe is coming with his gal, and we're gonna go from there. We're gonna cruise over to South Carolina.
Wow.
Yeah, hang out there. And
we'll have fun, Mr. Shuley.
Yeah, do the show Saturday night. And then go home Sunday. Tickets on sale now. Thank you, Douglas.
What is with that picture? Jesus fucking Christ! Can't you
They love
guys?
you, Bob.
I know they do, but it's creepy. It's stalkerish.
People loved the segment yesterday. They love
People
it.
love this segment too.
People love everything. There is so much time in the day, and I don't sleep, so I don't pay attention to the time anymore.
Okay, that is quote number 1.
That definitely sounds like something I said.
Here's the problem. They all sound like something.
Yeah.
Okay, quote number 1.
I can't figure it out, but fuck, I'm good at it. It's amazing, man. Yeah, that's me too.
Hey, that's good. That's good.
All right.
You never killed people, Mike. You don't even know the pussy you can get. That's definitely something I would say.
And each one, when I rehear it, I'm more confused than the last one as to why and what context. So those are the three we have to choose from, correct?
That's the first three, yes, and I have one more.
Okay. You mean you have another set of three?
Another set of another round, right?
So A, B, or C. Let's go back to A. One of these is real. One of these is an actual quote. An actual quote. Quotes don't sell tickets. All right. There's so much time in the day, and I don't sleep, so I don't pay attention to the time anymore. Can you think what this is in reference to, Bob?
Well, yeah, because I'm always late, you say. So maybe I don't pay attention to the time because I'm always there. Anthony Torito, thank you for being.
Hey, thanks, Anthony. All right.
Let's upgrade to tier 2. Look at you.
Ooh.
Pass all those peasants up the stairway.
Hello. Flip that rear view mirror up. There ain't nobody behind you, dog.
I can't even figure it out, but fuck, I'm good at it. It's amazing, man. That's definitely me patting myself on the back.
Here's why I'm ruling that one out.
Really?
Why? Because Bob would never say he's good. Bob would say he's the best. He's the greatest.
Great.
God.
Amazing.
Yeah. So that is already off the list. Number 2. That's just my opinion, though. You never killed people, Mike? You don't know the pussy you can get. Now that is a Bob Levy quote if I ever heard one. So I'm gonna have to choose between 3 and 1. Here's one again. There's so much time in the because I think number 1 has to do with the clock change.
It might, yeah.
But then number 3, you've never killed anyone. He's not saying you never killed on stage. He said you've never killed people, right?
He doesn't lie.
Well, go back. Go to 3, please. You never killed people, Mike. You don't know the. That could be in a heated vampire moment.
Well, the whole thing is that women seem to like murderers. If you watch any of the shows about murderers, they're always married. They always get women hitting them up. So murderers, they do get a lot of pussy.
See, this is good. So they're selling me on both, right? I'm reading in the chat.
Yeah.
So Henrik saying, I remember him saying quote number 1.
You do?
And then James is saying, quote 3, you were talking about Kyle Rittenhouse.
Oh, probably, yeah. And Bob says both now, my wife said.
So that would be number 2 then would have to be fake.
The one that I said was fake, right?
Well, which one is real? I thought we were doing.
The game is which one is real, right?
Shit.
Okay, yeah. What the fuck? You don't even know my own fucking game. I'm going with I definitely said 1, 2, and 3.
You're saying
I know. I really said I really believe
all
I
of
said
the
all
above.
3. All of the above, because every one of them sounds like me, and I'm gonna pick all 1, 2, and 3.
All right, your wife's right. Can you read them one more time?
Okay.
Start with number
There is
1.
so much time in the day, and I don't sleep, so I don't pay attention to time anymore. Yeah, I can't even figure it out, but fuck, I'm good at it. It's amazing, man. No, it's not. No. 1 and 3. I said you never killed people, Mike. You don't know you don't know the pussy you can get. I can't read it, but I said it. I know.
All right, I'm going to say 3 is real.
Just so I can beat you and rub your face in it, I'm going to go with 1.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with 1 and 3.
And Bob's picking 2.
Yeah.
The guy who said one of these things has picked both of them.
Well, they both sound like it, and the middle one sounds like it too. But I would be more patting myself on the back, how great I am. It's not good. You guys are good.
All righty, so show us the real quote, please.
The answer is quote number 3.
God damn it. Finally, I won.
So this one is from the BS Show, episode 20, about 5, almost 6 minutes in, and whoever said it was right. He was talking about the Kyle Rittenhouse getting women.
All right.
Oh, people fucking know this shit. This is fucking crazy.
All right, Mike, you lost that round.
No, I won.
I mean, Bob, you lost that round. So as punishment, here you go.
Oh no, what is this?
Huh?
What is she doing? Why is she?
She's just like, it's a hot chick laying in bed. What are you getting all freaked out about? Oh, boy. I didn't know she was going to do that.
What's she doing?
I think she's done. Ah! Instant. It's instant. The minute it comes out.
Oh, come on. Don't double me.
Oh, look, she's all dressed up.
Oh, it's good. Nothing coming out.
Yeah. All good.
Oh, sweetie. Don't mess up your makeup. All right. Back out of the punishment video.
I can't get out of this, man. I can't get out of this.
What are you, a nom? What are you screaming about over there? I can't get out of this. Okay, let's go.
You can't look away because that's not the game.
That's right. Thank
Okay.
you. Stop trying to teach Cardiff's kids.
Exactly. You
take your beating like a man over here. You don't go running off the stream when Ray DeVito shows up.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
Imagine
thing.
running away from Ray DeVito in any respect.
I was just thinking, like, you pick a less threatening human being to run away from.
No, Ray is not like Ray has probably never gotten into a fight, except for his when his father's taking a shit next to him in the morning when he's in the shower. That's a fucking thing that'll fuck your life up. Truthfully, that's not like, because you don't go, do you ask your friends, oh man, does this happen to you? I mean, that's a fucked up thing. I wouldn't make him shit out. Did Rustic Cut say that Bob couldn't be part of Rustic Cut's studio?
Yeah,
no,
when did you give him a program, Bob?
He's just lazy, and he keeps up his MLC background all day.
MLC thing. This is one that the green screen doesn't come through. So I gotta paint the wall. I gotta get a new computer. It's got cancer. I gotta get a new camera. It's fuzzy. I mean, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. All I did was set it up.
I've only been trying to come there for like the last month.
I'm doing stuff. I was at a wedding. You know what I mean?
He went and got ham and turkey and cigarettes today, so he's doing stuff.
Oh, my apologies.
I come alive in the spring. You know what I mean? I have a strong, such a strong feeling about Ray.
What does that mean, Gina? Strong good or strong bad?
I think she thinks he's a weirdo, but
oh, really?
We like him, but like he was like at a wedding, you don't go around to tell everybody that, even the people that are married and their families that, oh, this guy's been married 4 times. You know what I mean? Because you're saying that this isn't going to last, basically, to the people, that are getting married. It's just not a thing you say at a wedding when you don't know people. For or about.
Oh, she's saying as far as I get what was her quote? I have such a strong feeling about Ray, and Mommy's saying for or about Ray. You get a strong feeling for him or about him?
For him.
Yeah.
For him. She wants him dead for some reason. I don't know why.
Really?
Well, no. She's in, what's the word when you see a special kid and you're like,
I like Roy. He says, I wonder if it has anything to do with Ray counting off Bob's weddings like he's on Sesame Street.
But it's just weird, you know what I mean? Because people are getting married and the family's there and they don't want to hear that it's not going to work out. Give it a fucking year for just dislike. Oh, Jesus. Ray posted his set from the night before the wedding. It was worth subscribing to the Patreon just to hear it. Yeah, no, it was it was a great night. It was a great night. He went a little long, and but that was it. Ray says saying he expected to die in the next 10 years yesterday was pretty weird. Yeah, because his parents both died at 55. Okay. So he goes, and I'm like, wouldn't you want to settle down? Like, you wouldn't be on the road and missing 3 days where you're not working and figure out where you're gonna stay, what you're gonna eat by yourself, and all that.
You mean
shit.
have a life? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like it changes everything. You know, you won't want to go be on the road. Like, being on the road is something you did when you were younger, and there was, you know, tons of pussy to slay, and there was a reason. You had a drinking problem. You love to take drugs. You love to finger waitresses. But you know what I mean? Things change as you get older. It's not fun, Mike. Would you like to go to fucking Idaho?
No, there's no way I could do that kind of schedule. I would
Tusla?
have no
Would you
interest.
Would you drive a day to Tusla? I don't think you would.
Nobody's going to Tusla for fucking and driving for a day there. Dave Daffler, 5 to Bob. Can you say no pool? I knew you could, Mr. Rogers. You know, the bird is going to be here. The bird is invited, even though he's a pain in the ass, because I'm getting a bird bath for the backyard. There's no doubt that it's going there. And Bob, I just said that.
Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry. It's just the fact that the pool is so fucking close. Okay, it's so close to be dug in the yard. And you like Ray. You just think he's weird. He's off. He's off. He's like, you know what I mean? Like I said yesterday, if he was uglier, he'd be in a home and they'd be feeding him bricks or something. You know what they eat, those things.
Oh, this is an interesting take. Ray did a preemptive strike on Bob at the wedding because he knows he will be traded soon. Whoa.
Traded soon. What does that mean? I don't.
Yeah,
I
what
don't
are we
get
trading
that.
him for?
Well, who's trading? Who's getting traded? You
Quit smoking.
Bob, quit smoking. Shut the fuck up, this bird. You know what I mean? Look, I'm going to stop smoking, but I have to do it. I have to get somebody on Twitter said this is how they stopped. They got these vapes and that shit, and they're totally good. Oh, okay.
Now
he's not a dress. She doesn't like drunks. But here's the thing.
But doesn't Chad drink a lot?
We don't know Chad. Like, we never met him.
We are trading Ray for a draft pick and a podcaster to be named later.
But like, he drinks and he gets, even if he has a couple beers, he's buzzed. You know what I mean? And that's not a good sign. So maybe
he weighs 7 pounds. That's why.
Who? Ray?
Yeah.
Ray weighs 7 pounds.
He's skinny.
He's a thin little thing.
He runs, but he runs to the liquor store. He can't. Some people can't drink. He was yelling the night before. There's videos. We sent you videos of him yelling at the fucking comedy thing. He was just screaming how we hate him. Of course we're going to hate him. If you yell and we hate you, we don't like you. He's yelling like a lunatic that I can't do anything right. You didn't do. Don't do 20 minutes extra. But why are you mad? Why are you yelling that you can't do anything wrong when you do things wrong? Well, you can't do anything right when you do things wrong. If you do things wrong, how can you do so? When is colostomy, Bob? What do you, Jake? I'm going there when I set it up, Jake. We're going to set it up. It's going to be after. I can't get it before the pool comes.
After the pool's done.
I can't get it until the pool's
random fucking question.
I love Jake. That's why I love Jake. No, but Jake is right. I'm going to wait until the pool comes. I'm going to probably in August for my birthday. We don't know Chad. We never met him. Yet defend him about every lie he made. We don't believe anything he says. We don't believe a damn thing he says. That's the whole fucking thing. I don't like Chad Hader. See, now she's
I love your wife. Good for her.
No,
good for her.
Bob has to do the Virginia Slims podcast so he can't stop smoking. I'm not doing there's no such podcast. What was I talking about?
not believing a thing Chad says.
Nobody believes a thing he says, but he's entertaining. You know what I mean? He's not trying. He only hurts himself. We've been through this on the show. He doesn't hurt other people. He doesn't beat up other people, beat him up. He lies about stuff that involves him, not other people. So it's not.
Jake really wants an answer to this.
Yeah. Jake, I told you, I'll send you the video. What the fuck? I'm gonna do it in like July or August. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm just like,
is he doing the colonoscopy? Is that why he wants to know so badly?
He's gonna book the appointment for you.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, I'm a little tight now because I want to go in there when my asshole's not as tight as it is because of the fact I'm waiting on the pool and the landscape. Bob, can I interview for my paper on ornithology? Yeah, I'll do it. What is it? I can do anything. I'm the greatest interviewer ever. You come and you want to talk about fucking life? I'll give you fucking life, you motherfuckers. Me and who's that?
Can you give us a brief synopsis on ornithology?
Well, I would like him to start first, and then I will give my comment on it.
What do you think? What do you think it is?
Like Ray said, that's OJ's first name. Bob Tight Holy. No, but you got. Do you guys have the audio song that I did about? You did a song about my asshole. You can't be doing that, Jake. No, because you can't. Soar Bob's full star with you. Fucking don't start with me, you fucking light bulb carrier. So explain to Bob what a synopsis is. A synopsis. Yeah, you gotta sometimes you gotta go with the words.
Save it. Can I come on? You're on right now via chat, and this is
This is weird that we only got the 3 windows on this fucking show now. It's so weird. We used to do like you can do 4 and 5, but we paid for you get a better video if you have just sinner or piss. Look at the fat cat. Look at the fat cat. Look how fat that cat is. Holy shit. That is the Bob. You need to have it done. You might have colon cancer. Go to checkout. I want you to live. I love you. I love you, brother. I love you too. Thank you for caring about my asshole. I will.
Having a colonoscopy.
Oh, that's his song.
Bob is worried about his colon. He's having a colonoscopy.
Fucking like
wow.
That.
Bob
Hey,
is
music behind it.
about his colon.
Thought he was done.
He might have colon cancer. They're gonna stick a camera up his rectum. It's gonna see what they can see. They can see what they can see. Thank you guys. Have a nice day. Bye.
That was beautiful.
This was a great question, Darth Nihilus has.
That brought a tear to my brown eye.
Jake, why is your last name spelled wrong? And if you look, his last name's Hudson. And it's spelled Husdon.
No, it's Husdon. Husdon.
I thought it was.
It's Husdon. It's not Hudson. It's dyslexic. Bob, you need to go. No, it's at $2 of course. $2 super chats. No, it's Husdon. You understand?
I think you're wrong.
Yeah, thank you, Beth Myers. $2. Leave Bob alone on smoking. He can if he wants. Yes, and I can because I can. You may not be able to because you are weak. You are cancer before cancer. So if you smoke, you'll have cancer. If I smoke, cancer doesn't come this way. Nothing comes this way because of the fact I am immortal. I am better than you all. I was born to live. You were born to die. There's a difference between me and you. I was born healthy to stay healthy. You can't do a lot of that. You got too much salt. I couldn't live without salt, you pussies. Holy shit. What a bunch of fucking weak-bodied people.
Yeah. Well, we're not the ones getting exhausted because we went out and bought some cold cuts.
I got exhausted from talking that long.
Right. He's like, yeah, he's put his feet up for the day. He's like, I've done it all.
Again, I ordered fucking, listen what I
Look,
ordered.
look, can I just show you something? Hold on.
Do this
Before-
first, and then we'll get
look,
to me.
there's Jake, and his name is spelled Hsudon. Now look at his picture. Look how
Oh, wow. So, yeah, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your fucking real name? I thought it was Hudson. Is it Hudson or
Well,
can
obviously
change
it's
that,
Hudson.
Jake. You know,
Yeah.
feel free to fix that.
But I don't know
Jake,
which one it is now.
Jake says, my dad was a smoker for 30 years. He ended up having to have a triple bypass in 2013. You need the court smoking, Bob. Oh, quit smoking, Bob. Just trying to help you, brother.
Thank you, brother. No, I appreciate it. I one day hope to do this. But I went to the store to get my cigarettes today and other stuff. I got a pound of ham, a pound of turkey, a pound of cheese, a gallon of milk, a canned dog food, because we're going to get more today, and
Buy
and a
one
little
can of dog food. Who
Well,
does
because
that?
we're going to go get a case today. What do you fucking worry about the dog? Listen to me.
Buy
They're
one
fucking
pack of cigarettes, one can of dog food.
I bought 2 packs of
You get
cigarettes.
one banana.
Now you got me choking, Jake.
Yeah. Now Jake was right. Everything
Okay.
that he predicted is happening.
So I put it on the fucking table. He comes, and you know what he asked me again? This new guy asked me, do you want a bag? So I had to use the old, no, I'll just juggle it out of the fucking store.
You're supposed to bring a bag in with you.
You're not supposed to bring a fucking bag with you to
course
go to
you are.
fucking Heritage. Heritage is like a Wawa with better fucking sandwiches. And I'm going to bring my own fucking bag into there. You're supposed
So
to
you
bring
didn't even
it
go to a supermarket? You went to a convenience store?
to get, they got the best sandwich meat and the rolls.
No, they don't.
Yes,
Whoever
they do.
said
You
that?
know- Who I said it. Whoever said that. Nobody said it but me. Where do you get your meat at Pathmark or something like that? Or Acme?
Pathmark, which closed in 2001. Yeah.
Did it really? No
yeah.
wonder why their meat is terrible. Great, Mike. Now he's choking. Exactly. But it's not.
No, you got to get the boar's head or some quality.
Bob,
It is. What do you think they have? Hold on. They have boar's head. That's why I like it there. They're all boar's head. They got a pig on the window, so you know that it's there. I know what deli meats cause cancer. Not to me.
Yeah.
Not to me.
And even worse, you feed them to your dog. You said you fed them to your dog.
I didn't say. I said that they knew I had them. They do, Mike. It's good. Thank you, honey. Now hate him too. Bob, I would love to do another show with you. Okay, give me a week to get back into the. I've been away last week, buddy. So give me like another.
Asshole and puckers.
No. I just I'm behind on everything. Like I feel like I'm 3 days behind because I was away for 3 days. So when I'm away for 3 days, I have to
Like your
catch up
pool's
by
3
being
months
home
behind?
for 3 days. The pool is coming. He even said maybe Thursday, but I'm not gonna.
What? Thursday he'll come to the backyard and take a look and go, all right, we'll start next week.
Maybe just likes hanging out with me. He comes over a lot. No, but no, he said maybe Thursday, but definitely Monday. And that's why I didn't want to say Thursday because of Mike. Because Mike's ruining this.
Sometimes Wednesday.
It's still
No, Mike's
raining the entire weekend and on Monday too. So
Bob looks like Ric Flair. You wish Ric Flair was this pretty. Woo!
Hey, I got something special here.
I don't get. Whoa, that came out of nowhere.
You know what I found?
Pools don't come; they construct it.
This is
Wait.
from. This is
No.
from. What?
Look, nobody likes onions. Pools don't come; they are constructed. I am having it constructed. I have it dug first. Once it's dug, and then they leave it there for 4 days. 4 days in case it. It caves in a little bit here and there. You know what I mean? It has to settle. That's the word.
It has to settle.
Mike, stop looking it up.
It's like a
I
stew.
know exactly what he's doing, that piece of shit. Every time he looks down, he's on the computer. Oh, pool building. Like they don't go by what you read on the internet. The internet is all made up fake stuff.
From the guy who gave the guy $60,000 to not do anything.
50, and she says 58. It's 50. We went down, then we got the fence, and it was 50. We threw it all in for 50. Good deal. Good thing.
Getting
Good
nothing
life.
for 50,000 is still not a good deal.
It's going to be here this week, motherfucker. And once it starts digging, I'm telling you, once those diggers are in my yard, I hope they got a bunch of diggers in my fuck. I hope there's fucking 10 of them because they're going to get it done. He goes, you will get it done by then. Don't you worry.
No, he's not worried. I guarantee you that.
No, we had a talk.
Yeah, you had a talk.
And I said, remember, I have this little wager. And he goes, don't you? That'll be definitely done by then. No, absolutely yes. Wait.
You should we should take that video of Anthony betting Chad $10,000 and just splice out Chad's name and put in the pool guy. That'll be what he says. He goes, I will give $10,000 to pool guy. If this is, and then we just get, well, we're gonna have to tweak a lot, but all right, we'll figure it out.
No, as long as the landscapers come now, and then everything, because the grass has got a little higher in the back because they haven't.
Why don't you go mow it? You're not doing anything.
I don't have a lawnmower. I don't want a lawnmower because I don't want to be cutting my own lawn. Because it's if you want to do it, it's fine. But say you don't want to do it, and you're like, I'm not doing it today, and then you don't do it, and the neighbors look at you because it's long. No, I'm not playing that game. I get along with everybody here.
What's your neighbor's first name on your right side?
On the right side?
Yeah.
That is that's the old guy. I know him.
So that's the number in the phone, the old guy?
Old guy.
I don't have his number.
No, okay. Well, good friend. How about on the left side?
Bill.
Bill's
a great guy.
That's a name you made up because you
know. That's the name that his name is. That's his name.
Do you know his last name? You don't have to say it, but do you know?
I don't fucking know. Yeah, because no, I don't. Because there's another name. I know the other name. But no, Bill's.
So you don't know your neighbor's name?
I know them good. They love me, and I love them. Okay, we're always talking. We always talk when we're out. Everybody gets along here, and that's the way I like it. That's why we're not moving, honey, because I don't want to move next to an asshole. Because that's the key in life. Don't live next to an asshole. Because if you do, your life sucks. And you might be the asshole. So remember that.
That is true. If you can't find the asshole next door to you, the odds are you're the asshole. You're right.
No, it's true. I mean, when you have a good neighborhood, it's a wonderful thing. Because I've had a bad neighbor, and coming close to murder is not a way. You can't do that. And I've had trouble with other people too, and it's their fault.
We got one more Levy quotes thing before we get out of here.
Oh, fucking quotes! I said everything. I know what I'm saying.
Ready when you are.
And wait till me and the wife are going to be doing Out of the Coffin on, but she'll sit on the side and yap, I guess. But we like to do it like that on Friday at 9:00. So this is the big comeback. We've been off a couple weeks. I'm going to bring it. I'm going to bring it. I'm going to sing it. And I'm going to ring it.
I told you I like Out of the Coffin when it goes away for a few.
No, nobody likes that.
No, but when you come back, it's a big return. It's good that way. You can't do that demand. You can't do that show weekly. It's got to be a surprise thing, and it makes people nuts. I like it.
You can't miss it if you don't go away.
That's right.
People can't live without me.
Yeah, I mean they can, and they have, and they will.
They don't, and they
three
won't.
Women who could vouch for that.
Yeah, well, three women that didn't make the list or didn't do the job.
Yeah, Mike Ray.
I will watch Out of the Coffin if you. Oh, okay, I'll tell him there. There's no stories. That's the funny thing. There's no stories.
We're gonna draw it out. We're gonna draw it out because Bob told me off air. He's like, there really isn't much there, and I'm like, yeah, but you know what? Let's just draw it out. Make it sound big. Like it's gonna be this huge thing. And then I try playing the bit up, and I go, I mean, this is gonna be epic, right, Bob? And Bob goes, no, we really don't have much to talk about. I said, well,
no. Okay, give me. You ready? Here we go. You ready? Okay.
Yeah.
My son was delivering pizza, right? And he was going to. Hold on. Take this down. He was going to like a lot of bad places, and I was like, you can't have money. And then somebody was telling me about this, and I said, yeah, I'm gonna go check it out for him. And I did it. I went to certain places. I went to I went to nice areas. I went to bad areas. You know what I mean? Because you end up going. You know what I mean? You can't just stay in a neighborhood. Okay. You can't stay in a certain neighborhood. It'll take you to where you're going and then where you drop somebody off and then you continue. You can be going further. You can be in West Philly. You know what I mean? So I notice like all things like that.
Not to get us off track real quick, but just wanted to
it's creepy.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So basically you would go all over. And I remember he wanted like his amp blew out. And I was like, all right, we'll use the money for the amp. You know what I mean? To get him another amp. And this is after I worked with Artie for probably about 2 months straight at the worst. I couldn't even do this. I burned so many bridges with friends. You know what I mean? With friends, totally bookers that it was brutal. I just took off for probably about 3 months, and then I started checking that out. I end up getting into a car accident with that. I'm basically crippled for probably about 8 months to a year, where I basically couldn't kind of walk. I would go to therapy 4 to 5 times a week. And I basically had to do it afterwards. And I said this on stage to actually, I couldn't do, nobody was hiring me. Nobody would hire me because of the fact that people that I knew that were good friends of mine said, we didn't want to see you like that on stage. So they would rather have me starve. So at that point, I had to do it afterwards to fucking basically try to get back to life and learn how to drive and make money again. Because if I couldn't drive if I couldn't drive to gigs, I couldn't do comedy again. So I would go to the therapy, and they would say, try to drive an hour today. See if you can do it. And sometimes I came home crying. I was in so much pain. And basically it was brutal. I in the book I'll explain more because
you've explained enough.
No, it was brutal when you're sitting there and you have nowhere to go. Life is you have a decision that you want to fucking kill yourself because you can't move. You see, I knew you'd like it. And
going great.
But then I was like, hey, I'm going to get better. I had a talk with my son. My son was like, you can't give up. And basically I after 2 times of giving up, I fucking got better. I worked very hard to get better. And I started to get work again. And Adrian Barbeau was 77, my wife said. And I basically came back from nothing. I came back from nothing. I was in jail. I went to jail. Everything bad that could have happened in my life then. And I never got the handicap sticker. So basically, I am I'm basically crippled. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm trying to get back. I'm finally starting to get work again. She's 77. God, I used to jerk off to her. It seemed like yesterday. And then
Yeah, go
And
ahead.
then I met a lot of nice people. The best people were the best people were in like Camden. And I'm not gonna lie that the poorer people were the best people. They were so gracious and so then I started to get better. It was slowly. It probably took me about a year and a half, but I was starting to get gigs again. And this is what you wanted. You wanted the nightmare of my fucking life. Everything went. And then, okay. And then as I'm crippled in my house, this is a nightmare. Yeah, exactly. As I'm crippled in my house, my dogs don't leave my side. If I stayed up for 2 days straight, they would stay up with me. If I slept for 20 hours straight, they would not leave my side, even to go outside. Okay. Because they knew I couldn't look out the windows a lot of time at a certain point because of the light was blinding me. I couldn't see. Like I couldn't even look outside.
Blinded by the light.
So
playing here with the dogs. It's gonna be all right.
Look at Dot said unsubscribe. So as the next summer came, the whole air conditioner system went out in the house because I would. So I had no air conditioning.
Yeah.
So I had no. Yeah. So then I had to get these other things and put them in the window, and then it was the worst thing ever. But it made me what I became today, truthfully, because I was able to get off of. My wife worked so hard to get me to understand things, and my life got back together. And right now, I'm the best person I've ever been right now. But if you never get knocked down, that far where you can't even move and shit, you will never know how good every little thing is, like the boogers. This, look, look at her, see, nothing bothers me ever again. Nothing. I will never take anything for granted in my life. Never, not even that booger. I will never let anything get to me because I've been through hell and I came back from hell to fucking take over the world. And I never thought I can do it. I thought I was going to retire. I thought I was done. I was going to fucking, you know what I mean? It was so fucking bad. Look at you, nice tits. So now that I am back, I am stronger than ever. I am invincible. I am unstoppable. I am unrapeable. I am basically everything that you would want to be. And I got a great man. Thank you, honey.
You do? What's his name?
No, it's like, believe me, when you life has changed so much because of the fact that, just like this, your whole life changes and you don't know. And I was lucky enough to be able to continue with life. A lot of people don't. And I am woman. I am woman. But I just turned in. Is Bob talking about this poop again? No. But you know what? It's unbelievable. It's what I've been through, and to be where I am today is incredible. And if you ever feel down about something and you let it overtake you mentally or physically, you're a pussy. Don't fucking do it, because I was there. I was about to walk away from everything because I just thought it wasn't going to get better. And you can get better. So fuck yous all and live every day like it's your last 100.
This has been Bob's TED Talk.
That was amazing.
Yeah, but
TED Talk. What did you call it?
No, it was a nightmare. A nightmare is not even. Nightmare isn't. It's nothing compared to what I went through. Okay, right. And you can always get out of it. You can always get better. You can always make your mind better. Your mind is the most powerful thing. I am woman. Hear me roar.
Yeah.
I had to go to nerve doctors. I had to go to fucking every fucking doctor that you would never. Every day it was fucking this doctor, that doctor, and
Oh,
fucking
sure, if you're a
just
hypochondriac, yeah.
I like
a
that guy.
hypochondriac. I was
Because I had to go to every doctor, names one, and that's it.
Nerve guy. I look him up on my
went
phone.
to
His nerve doctor.
brain doctor, nerve doctor,
Witch doctor.
back doctor, witch doctor,
doctor.
no, every fucking doctor, and I had metal things going, fucking needles going in with 10 units into my neck, into nerves to try to get them back, and yeah, they came back. And go fuck yourself.
All right. Well, listen, guys, I got to go pick my son up. He has half a day. And,
well, be careful out there.
I will be.
Go ahead, do your plugs real quick, Mike.
Gonna be a Catch a Rising Star this Friday, Saturday in Princeton, New Jersey. Go there. And Twitter, Mike Morse Says, Instagram, Insta Mike Morse, Shuli Network, book, Haha History, Amazon.com. Bye.
Yeah, and if you're going to see it and you know Mike from the network, tell him, say hi, let him know you watch, and have a good
hang.
Yeah, let us know if a lot of fans come up this week.
Yeah,
because
definitely,
they've been coming out, and it's really cool. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, this is the way. It reminds me of years ago at the beginning. You know what I mean? When we started going out, and everybody was like, it's the same thing except for the sex and the drugs and all that crazy shit. But
go too far.
Well, I'm talking about for me. Look at Mike. Mike's still not getting laid.
So the show's Friday, so I have to leave there. I have to leave today to get there.
Later, right. Mikey. Love you, pal.
Take care. Get the fuck out of here. God, thank God. Look, now the show's much better.
All right. Who's ready for another hour?
Yeah, let's go another hour. Fuck it. When's your
I gotta finish packing. I gotta my little one wants to hang out.
Yeah. See, I hate when the fucking packing. That's what I hate. I hate the road. I like to just go and then come. Like, even if it's far, I'll drive. I just want to get home. Home is like
I took these gigs, months ago, and my little one has now started playing soccer, and her first game is Saturday. And I've been practicing with her and practicing with her. And her first game Saturday, and I'm out of town. And she's like all bummed out that I'm not going to be there. And I feel like
that's what sucks. You know what I mean? Because you take gigs, and then they seem good on paper.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They always do.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not like, I don't go crazy booking out anymore. Like, and they just come in. Like last night, I was booking gigs during the show, and I was like, this is the way it should be. You know what I mean? If I go out, if I'm off a week, I love it. You know what I mean? But if I do a Saturday, I'm fucking thrilled too. Like this week, just Saturday. And we'll drive there. We'll have a good time. And then we have the Sunday to fucking do shit around the house and have fun. And that's what it's about. Fuck the grind. You know what I mean? This is why this is great. This is why this is fucking amazing that we're able to do this. And for you people, and you people do for us. And there's no better thing in the world. You know what I mean? We hope that we make your day a little better. You know what I mean? Because that's all you need. Sometimes it's a little push. And even if it's my dick from behind you, it's a little push.
It'll get you moving.
It'll get you moving. Like that finger going up my asshole from the doctor. I can't wait till he pins me down to the table and goes, now you can't leave.
And I can't wait to see all of you this week and weekend. Tomorrow, well, tonight I'm flying into Tampa, but tomorrow night I will be performing at Tampa at Side Splitters with Chad Zumach, ShuliTicketsTampa.com. And then Saturday night I will be in Charleston, South Carolina. That's right. Saturday night, Charleston, South Carolina, Daddy. The Sparrow. That's where I'm going to be. And young boy Joe will be with me. So if you're coming down, This guy yesterday said he's going to buy me a beer. I said, bring a joint instead. And then he wrote shrooms ? So
Wow.
already I can tell you, having never played South Carolina and that club, already some good people out there. I'm looking forward to it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And the big one coming up, mate.
Pottstown, May 13th. We got a doozy for you. Live Uncle Rico, live comedy show, and a ton of guests. Mr. Anthony Cumia, Cardiff Electric, Perry Caravello, just to name a few. Some of your favorites here from the network will be there, and as well as Glory Days Stern Show veterans like Scott Pace, I think, is coming. Phelan, I think, is coming. And Vince the Attorney will be there, and yeah, a lot of fun stuff from the world of the Rico verse, if you will. So we hope to see you guys there. A lot of people are coming out, and we're thrilled, and we're going to put on one hell of a show for you guys. So thank you very much for all your support. Tonight, is there anything tonight, boys? Because I'm out.
I'm Bob Levy, and I would like to talk to you about the wonderful taste of smegmas.
I love that. That's
Men Are Talking will be on this evening.
We found the Schmegmas commercial that you recorded on Miserable Men. We're going to play that in the next Miserable Men, and a few other classic bits, I believe they're finding. So,
yeah. And today, check out MLC Podcast on YouTube.com Wednesday. So it's 4 o'clock. And it's 5 o'clock on Friday. So MLC Podcast on YouTube, it's free. MLC Podcast on Patreon.com. Saturday, April 20th, I'll be in Staten Island, New York at the Whiskey Hideaway, 420. It's a Thursday night, so come on out. It's not Saturday, it's a Thursday. I got to change that. And then also Out of the Coffin will be Friday night at 7 o'clock. So if you're not doing anything, come by. Let's have some fun. I'll go 100 miles an hour. Maybe I'll have a drink. I haven't had a drink in a while during the show, so I'll do that and have a little fun with you guys. Maybe a little brownies and all that stuff. But we will see you then. 9 o'clock. What did I say?
I love smegma.
What did I say? 9 o'clock. I'm following the sports show. So the sports show's up. 9 o'clock, I'm up. We're going to have fun, and that's what we do. We have fun here. And if you don't like fun, then come back here.
Our boys Andrew and Bobby Fran doing the Sports Head. So go check them out if you haven't watched their show. I promise you, there's no sports show like this one. So give it a shot. They're good people. I've known Andrew for a while, and I love that kid.
Yeah.
So all right. Anyhow, have a good time, Shuli. I think you should do late night Tampa. Oh yeah. If I find a food cart bar, I'll hit it. And I'll
shit! You got to go there and do a what is that?
Is it close to Tampa?
Yeah.
Is it in Tampa?
Yeah, it's in Tampa. It's where he lives. So if you go there and do an investigation with the video of what and ask people what happened, we heard about this.
I may have to grab my Howard 100 News coat out of.
I like it.
Like John Wick, I'm gonna have to break the floor of my house open and unearth the Howard 100 News recorder and jacket and get back into it.
I would love that. That would be so fucking great to just see what happens and see what the reaction is of people. Did you work that night? Were you here? The cook guy in the truck that was pulled into the food truck that was pulled into the bar. Talk to that guy. Did he really order chicken?
Is the can of oil still around here somewhere? Could I get a picture of it?
Maybe you can find a stain in the cement.
That's what I'm saying. Saying. All right. I'll look into this.
This is fucking huge.
I'll look into it. You got it. All right. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you guys when we see you. Thank you for support. Bye.
Time to get out of bed. Time to wake up. Gotta get out of bed. fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up, and then they got go. Gotta wake up, bitch. Get up.
Yeah.
Get up.
Yeah.